What it do, what it do, what it do. It is I, Eden the Hero. Welcome to Humble Good Times. Um, another week, journeying through adversity to the other side. I'm only saying that because I spoke with someone the other day and I was telling them about my blog and how I changed that part because I felt like I was getting into deeper adversity, and they were like, well, no, if you put it the way that you just told me, where you're getting to the other side of it, there's nothing wrong with that. You already have explained how you're not staying stuck in adversity, you're making it to the other side. I'm like, okay, so cool. So we're gonna just, go with that. But it has been a good 2 weeks. And I've fallen behind on my recording just because my time and energy has been elsewhere for good reason. And then work, it's exhausting and fucking annoying, but we're glad we're still getting paid and got a job either way. So let's go from where I left off in my last video, which was episode 77. We are on episode 78. And so, rent has been paid. We have made it through to June. So my actual lease is up at the end of August. I thought it was at the end of July. I'm considering moving, but at the same time, I still want to stay where I'm at. I just have this feeling my rent's going to go up more, and I don't want to pay more in for where I've been living at. And there are a lot of other places that are offering cheaper rent and even free month or two of rent. So I'm kind of looking at some of those places like, that does strike my interest, to have a few months of no rent payments like that. I don't know. I've never experienced that. Outside of just, the help I've gotten between this month and last month. But it's been awesome. Like, I'm thankful for the organizations that are available to people as myself that just found themselves in this situation of like working as much as I can, but at the same time, it's being only so much I can do right now. So I will gladly share those organizations in the details of this video, and anybody that needs help, please feel free. It is Georgia based and Cobb County based, so I mean, it may or may not help, but whatever I can do to help, I'm gonna help. So I'm gonna share those. So yeah, yay to the rent being paid. I always believed in it. I always was envisioning that rent's paid. I would tell myself that as I'm driving, as I'm working, as I'm just chilling. If I have this feeling of like doubt or something, I'll just go tap into that. Rent's paid. My rent's paid. And then now it's paid. So it all worked out. It always works out. All is well. I can't make this video too long, only because my freaking phone is like so limited on storage right now. It's like I want to remove some apps, but there are some apps that I want to keep and they take up space. So it's kind of what I'm dealing with, but I'm gonna make the best of it. So I told y'all about the connection that ended romantically. Then we were trying friendship. Well, I decided to end it completely because I feel like I felt disrespected, if I'm being honest. I felt like there was not a real level of respect for how I felt, or consideration for how I felt, or both. So, long story short, after she expressed to me that our communication was incompatible, it's raining really hard. It's thundering, lightning, all that shit out there. But after she expressed to me our communication was incompatible, and that she felt like we should just be friends. I question, like, if our communication was off in a romantic sense, how is it going to be any better in a friendship sense? Because I don't know if there was more pressure that she felt as a potential partner versus just as a friend, where she feels like she can say anything to me. And I'm like, I never felt like she couldn't say anything to me, but the way she communicated with me was not in a very effective way. And it feels like she put that shit on me as if I was the problem of how I was receiving whatever she was telling me. And I'm like, I never had a problem with you telling me anything. It's just how you expressed it to me or communicated it to me, because it wouldn't be in a way where I'm being considered, especially if it has anything to do with me. So anytime she communicated she had a problem with something I was doing, or she had a problem with whatever between us, it was communicated in a like verbal diarrhea. If it was like that, there was no like dressing it up to deliver it in a way where it was like with consideration and care. So when she would tell me these things, I'm just like kind of looking at her like, what the fuck? Like, what are you talking about? Like, you had a problem with this the whole time and you're just now deciding? Like, we're like 4 months almost into this and just talking, still not an official relationship. But the times you saw me in person and all the time we spent on the phone, she would want to talk all the time. Like, she'd call me all the time. I would try to call her, but she doesn't even keep her phone on loud. So if I call her, she wouldn't know unless she had her phone in her hand. And there was red flags for me on her end that I was kind of like not necessarily ignoring, but I was just keeping in the back of my mind of just like, okay, I don't like this necessarily, but I'm giving it time to understand, and I ask questions to better understand. So when the whole situation came out that communication was incompatible, she just wants to be friends, I'm like, okay, where the fuck is this coming from? Because literally there were uncomfortable conversations we had that we were able to talk through, and I thought we were good ever since we would talk through something and move on, and it never will come up again. Or if it comes up, we joke about it and laugh about it. So I'm just like, I was so confused, like, and I'm still like a little shocked of how fast everything ended. Like, it was so abruptly. But overall, I'm good. Like, I'm not tripping on it. And if I'm being real with myself, it probably wasn't a good fit, because there were, like I said, there were red flags that I kept up that I was just like, I don't know about this, but I'm giving it a chance, because we're not seeing each other every day. So the more we talk, the more we get to know each other. I was going to give it at least 6 months to see if it was a good fit. And yeah, it just wasn't. And I accept that. And then when she offered the friendship, and she told me in the beginning, friendship was off the table for me and her. So when the friendship was offered, I'm just confused, like, so you're not even going to stand 10 toes down on what you told me in the beginning. Now you want to be friends. Oh, because you're considering how I felt, she said. Consider how I feel in that aspect, but you ain't considering how I feel about the way you communicate things to me. She would talk at me, not to me. And so after like maybe 2 days, because there was like a day in between where I really didn't communicate or talk, because I'm like wrapping my mind around everything she just told me about romantically. This ain't gonna work for her. And wants to be a friend, and then gonna question whether or not am I sure I want to be friends, because she ain't gonna be the only one calling or texting me. And I'm just like, yeah, I want to be friends, but I need time to like just get used to this new dynamic we're gonna be having because of this shit just being thrown at me, and I'm just supposed to accept that this is what you wanted, and this is not something you considered me wanting, other than the fact that this whole friendship thing was my idea. So we talked, and I asked questions, and there was like 2 or 3 questions that I asked that she ignored, and that left me feeling away, because I'm just like, yeah, this may not work, because I'm not going to be ignored. If my friend asks me a question, I'm going to answer it. And if I feel like I can't answer it, or I don't want to answer it, I'm comfortable answering it, it's going to be a conversation where I'm really not comfortable answering this, or I don't understand why you would ask me this. But there was no consideration. She just ignored the questions, went about her life as if, it's all good. She was in Atlanta the weekend, the week of her breaking things off romantically. So after her trip, we talked a little bit, and then I just cut things off. I'm just like, yeah, I don't think this friendship thing's gonna work, because I have respect. I don't feel like you have respect enough for me to like ignore. If I ask the question and we just ignore it, I don't feel like you're gonna be a good friend for me. Because I value friendship. I truly do. I've said that a lot of times in my videos. And if you can't be a fucking friend, I don't want nothing to do with you. You're not at all useful in my life in a positive way. So that's where that ended. My other connection, that's my current connection, my strongest one, has been great. We're like establishing actual friendship between us, where we can talk about anything. I encourage them to talk to me about whatever they're feeling, whether it's about someone that they're dating currently or dating in their past, whatever. I'm so open to just establishing this trust that I want within a connection with someone. I want them to trust me, and I want to trust them. So I've opened up to them about my situation, and their understanding of it. We're kind of like in a similar situation where we're just working on getting our footing back, and in a way leaning on each other. But at the same time, it's not like codependency. It's more like willing to show up for each other. Because I really don't like codependency. I don't like feeling like I'm the only person they can count on. They're the only person I can count on. We don't have that established. There's people in her life that she can depend on. There's people in my life I can depend on. And then we lean on each other for like emotional support and other things. But there is a connection there, and it's building, and it's beautiful. And I really enjoy my time with them. And I don't know. They wanted me to give them a code name, but I really don't know what to call them. Let me see here. I don't have even a pet name for them right now. But yeah, we'll come up with something. Don't you worry. I know you're watching. Don't you worry. I'll come up with something. Then I have another connection. I'm like, it's more platonic, kind of, sort of, where we're like just getting to know each other, conversation. I'm actually gonna be seeing them on Thursday, and yeah, I mean, I'm really just they're actually going through a breakup where they're getting over someone from the past, and it's not even past, it's their present. It's their present, that they're dealing with all these emotions of someone that's been in their life for the So I'm really just there for support on that person, but at the same time, they're cool people. I can see a friendship or maybe more down the line because there is attraction, but I'm not pressing them for like time and all that and attention like that because they dating someone else and then they're going through this breakup. So I'm more like moral support. It is my birthday week. My birthday is a week from today. My 41st birthday. Crazy, bro. I'm still getting used to the fact that I am 40. In my 40s. This is crazy. I look at me, I'm just like, 40 where, dog? 40 where? Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes conversations with people that are younger than me, my age starts to show. Or how I react to certain things. Age tends to show. But I'm not so much afraid of aging because of just how much wisdom comes with age. I love being 40. I love it. I love the idea of it. There's so much to learn and to explore, and I feel like I'm in an even more explorative stage of my life where I really want to try new things and really just be open to more things other than being so focused on like career shit. Like I'm still focused on growing my career and stuff, but I want to really explore just who I am more so than where I'm trying to be and financially what I can gain and all that shit. So I'm excited for chapter 41 of my life. 40 was me like coming out of a season of just severe uncertainty, just not really trusting myself enough, and discovering the fact that my journey in spirituality was severely conditioned, and I'm in this deconstructing mode of just figuring shit out of what I believe in. And I love just believing in myself. I love the idea and the belief of I have the power to control what I will into my life and what I will out of my life, if that's even the thing, will out. And I feel like the things that I want, I do talk to myself about and I say it out loud. Cause I know like one thing I was talking about last year for my birthday and maybe the year before that was I want some for my birthday. I want some. I'm grown as hell. I could say I want some for my birthday. And that's all I've been saying. And finally this year, give me some. So, yes. I'm proud to say that. Proudly. I am super excited to get me some of my birthday. I mean, I've been getting it for a few weeks now, for a month or so, but it's just been awesome because like I'm discovering things about my body that are different now than prior to my transition. So it's like it's such a fun to be in this part of my life where I'm just more open and more excited and more, I find myself more attractive and desirable. Like I look at myself and I am very much turned on by myself. Call it what you want. I've always been like super into myself, but I'm even more into myself because it's like the image that reflects back to me is just so, it's what I've always dreamed of, maybe even more. But yeah. So yesterday, I went to the Jazz Fest for the first time since I've been here in Atlanta. And I took the train for the first time in 7 years since I've been here. It was an experience. It was nothing crazy. It was just awesome to know, like, I can take the train to Midtown. I do not have to fucking drive to Midtown if I'm going to do something in Midtown. That is such a relief, because having to drive to Midtown, especially going to the park, like, that's what I love, going to Piedmont. So my goal is to get to Piedmont at least twice a month. I've met my goal this month. I'm so thankful for that. And the Jazz Fest was awesome. Like, it was sucked because it was raining, but outside of the rain and the mud, I really had a great time with my connection. I met some of her friends, and it just felt like such a fucking romantic setting of, like, jazz music playing in the background, taking a walk in the park, having conversation. Like, it was like the perfect scene in a movie, like, out of New York City. It was some Spike Lee shit. Like, it was just, I wish I could have filmed that shit, but it was beautiful. I really enjoyed it. I wish I could go back. I want to go back today, but the rain is crazy out there, because the Roots is going to be there tonight. Esperanza Spalding, I didn't even know she was going to be there. I didn't realize it until I looked at the flyer again. And it's just, I don't know. I don't want to be in the rain again. I was caught in the rain yesterday, and thankfully it was warm. It wasn't cold, so it's less of a chance for illness or getting sick or whatever. So, yeah. And then to close out this episode, I did end up meeting someone that is a bit of a revolutionary activist type of woman that lives in my neck of the woods over here in Cobb County. And we were talking about, she was asking me about my health and everything, because we talked about family, we talked about a lot of different shit, but she was really wanted to focus on the health part, because she, like, beat cancer twice and some other autoimmune disease. And I'm just like, I feel this was like a meant to be moment of just connecting with her, because of the challenges that I've been going through with my body right now. Like, just, I felt like I needed that person to come in and tell me, like, we can heal you. We can work on you. You can heal yourself. You don't need to go to these doctors, this, that, and the third. And she was asking about my aunt who does yoga. Ask your aunt about yoga and how it heals the body. She's talking about Epsom salt baths. I'm just like, God damn, okay. Now this shit, now I ain't gonna front. My connection told me about the Epsom salt bath, taking those type of baths, and I'm really now even more so on hearing that, because I feel like the universe definitely is speaking to me and is reflecting back to me what my thoughts have been. So definitely want to have to, like, keep in touch with this lady and get more information from her, because she's older. She lived a long life, and been through some shit that I can relate to. So definitely want to keep y'all posted on whatever comes of that. And that's pretty much it. You know what I mean? This has been a humble time. I am Eden the Hero. Peace.